So, I gotta turn that bubble hockey thing off. One sec, guys, I gotta adjust lighting. You know, it doesn't look terrible on the back, but I don't know. It's a little distracting. I'm gonna turn it off. Be right back. That light looks good. Let's Good evening, everybody. How's it going? I'm your host, Robert Gelf, and I go by Gelf513. And after about a month away, I am back with Diablo 3 and playthrough. Let me just get my video up and running on my actual page here. And what difficulty are we on? Let's see. Have it on Master. I guess I could pop it up to Torment. I'm feeling like it... We have to do... 70. Might as well. I mean, Master... It was even getting pretty easy last time. If it's really bad, we'll drop it. Title, the official PlayStation 4 title for this is so obnoxious. It's like Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls, some U.S. edition, like parentheses English, like just nowhere near as simple as Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. I think that would do it. Yay! Sweet. So yeah, we're in Act 3. Literally just at the very start of Act 3. Haven't done any quests yet.
The keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Azmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the keep fall, Azmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone.
Oh no.
If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
I wonder if we'll stop that.
I will not let that happen.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go, you are needed below.
We totally didn't jack this from War of the Rings. Actually, I want to clear out these conversations.
A few thousand of ice.
What is that?
I knew so. The black of the
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape.
Whatever.
Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter.
Whatever, I don't care. Don't even care anymore.
The walls are barely holding together.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
It's just unnatural to go from
You can agree.
I know.
What is on your mind?
No.
Gotta go, martyr.
Or those creatures need killing on the lower walls.
These soldiers look like... Oh, I don't...
Oh, hey, Drake, have anything to say? Yes, he does.
From the burning, at least. What will you do in this bastion?
Alright.
Run. Flee while you can.
I need a corpse. essence is too low. I require a corpse for that.
Anything up here? Not really.
We saw the signifier. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them. Look out!
That poor man.
I require a corpse for that. I'm afraid not. I require a corpse for that.
I can hear the cries of battle already.
I need a corpse.
Be gone!
No. No. My essence is too low. I need essence. I cannot do that. That is not possible. Not enough essence.
I know that feel. Where is this shit at?
Not enough essence. Give it more time.
Frozen and poison. Holy shit. Alright, Torment is putting up a bit of a challenge. I'm liking it.
My essence is too low.
Oh, God damn it. Come on. Might have to drop it down to Master. Holy shit. Let's see.
can't do that.
Fuck.
No. That is not possible. I can't do that.
Damn, this guy. Mirasol warm boiler.
That needs to recharge. I cannot do that. No.
Holy shit, we finally did it. One shoulder thing. Alright, better be good. Not really. It's actually worse. Yeah, we're gonna change some. Hold on. Not worth long fights like that for not so great loot.
No. My essence is too low. That needs to recharge. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
You're a welcome sight, hero.
That is not possible. enough essence.
I hear you're the best there is.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible. I cannot do that.
Oh, worst camera angle ever.
That is not possible. No.
It's an honor to fight by your side.
Dope. You're probably gonna die though. See? Like, seriously, why are any of them even standing out there for, like,
Not enough
pterosaur
essence.
ones can just swoop in and pick them up?
I cannot do that. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
Wormwood the Shamed.
Away with you!
No. No. I'm afraid not.
Our champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance.
I cannot do that.
Fight with everything you've got!
That is not possible. That is not possible. No.
It's hopeless.
Oh shit. Oh, I love those. Dudes. It's so creepy how they like build themselves out from a skeleton.
That is not possible.
Welcome sight, hero.
I'm afraid not.
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
Alright.
What in the hells was that?
Nothing you should fear.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Azmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
That is why I am here.
Alright. Let's go fuck
We
up some
can turn back the
catapults.
tide of demons if we hurry.
Yeah, soon. We just sell some shit.
I can see the signal fires lit, but though we
I will remedy.
we wait.
There's 100 other places the demons could come at us. From below, for instance.
Violent stuff.
I've already found...
It's time I knew when you...
I don't know.
Let's see how the demons like it when our catapults are raining fiery death down on them, eh?
Your favor and let me go with you for a while. These widows keep twisting.
Half of the weapons in this heap are covered in rust.
You think we're going to die?
A caravan made it through with some new goods. You interested?
Tell me of your past adventure.
Just check. Okay. We're good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have anything I needed to combine. Let's get back to it.
Thank the heavens you're here.
Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention. Fight to your last breath, lads!
That is not possible. That is not possible.
Stop saying that.
The lift is moving again! Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way!
For the demons.
Demons! Get ready, men! Victory!
And there
We
was
would have
much
fallen
rejoicing.
without your aid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
I am only glad we made it here in time.
Fuck 'em up.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
Poor soldiers are so weary. They have not trained as we have.
The battle is lost. There is no hope.
That is not possible.
So where have we not gone? Okay.
I cannot do that. That That is not possible. I cannot do that.
Nice.
I'm afraid not.
How do my ghosts get scared? They're fucking ghosts. What the fuck does a ghost get scared of?
That is not possible.
Most hated corpses rot here forever.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
We're all going to die.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here. Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
Nope. Get to raising.
I'm afraid not. No. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
Sweet. One down, two to go. Sorry, bro. Bad luck. Just know that in being food for that, like, one pterodactyl demon, you helped us kill some of the demons. But other guys are probably gonna die too. Your sacrifice was, like, totally worth it. Sanctuary thanks you.
No.
Your honor and your courage.
I'm afraid not.
Strange magic radiates from these skulls.
I'm afraid not. No. No. No.
Fight with everything you've got!
That is not possible.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
That is not possible.
There's a lot of dudes. Holy shit.
We did it! The catapult is raised!
Dope.
They'll regret ever showing their ugly faces in Bastion's Keep.
I'm afraid not.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. There we go.
No. No.
did it. We did it.
That is not possible.
You blew him the fuck away.
You're here alone.
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died, but I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch. Oh, right, don't mind me. I'll just bloody well carry on trying to raise a great bloody catapult on my own, shall I?
Well, there is all this shit. If you wouldn't mind being a dick, I am trying to save your fucking life about it. Job.
I can't believe you're making me do this on my own.
Stay calm. We will aid you when we are ready.
Oh, right, don't mind me. I'll just bloody well carry on trying to raise a great bloody catapult on my own, shall I? Catapult, I am not strong enough to lift you alone. Could you please ask my friend over there to lend a bloody hand? I can't believe you.
Oh, shut the fuck. Dude, shut the fuck up. We're getting attacked by like a yellow, like gold
We will
creature.
aid you when we are ready.
Seriously, like, all I need is to shut the fuck up.
Catapult, I am not strong enough to lift you alone. Could you please ask my friend over there to lend a bloody hand?
No. No.
Promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
You were a dick, so he's totally gonna work on you.
No.
I'm just kidding. Snitches get stitches, everybody knows that.
I'm returning to town.
with your paltry catapults. My demons breach the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soulstone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have opened an enormous hole in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If it is not closed, the keep will be overrun.
Leave it to me.
Alright.
I bring word from the king of...
Let's just sell some shit real quick. Be out of here.
What do you think demon flesh tastes like? We are running a bit low on meat.
No, we're just doing the show later. Whatever. Let's go.
The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
What are the trolls in the dungeon?
I would ask if you're all
I cannot do that.
My dearest Jonathan, I hope this letter finds you well, and that life at Bastion's Keep is not too difficult. Arthur is growing up to be just like his father. I'm happy to hear you'll be back in time for his birthday, and I'll be praying every night for your safe return.
No. I'm afraid not.
Quickly now! Show them what you're capable of!
I cannot do that. That is not possible.
Yeah, I finally hooked up my phone to Twitch. Don't you have a phone?
That is what I have trained for.
Well, you can't play Diablo Immortal. Sorry. Only real gamers get to play Diablo Immortal, because real gamers are gaming on phones now. I have no problem with phone games, but goddamn, that comment was just so tone fucking deaf. Like, way to just completely stick to the script of the event, not read the temperature of the room, like... Oh, man.
Why?
Oh, you were just quiet.
He's thinking about how Diablo Immortal was the big announcement of BlizzCon. No, but Blizzard used to not be gaming execs. It used to just be like a game company and gamers. It's just like a result of a, you know, their own success, so to speak. Like they just got so big. Like,
I'm afraid not.
I certainly wouldn't call it an ivory tower. I'm sure someone in the blog sphere could come up with some bullshit. Quickly returned. Yeah. I mean, you know, sure it'll get plenty of fucking downloads and make plenty of fucking money. There's no way that's not going to be premium. Like, even if... Or, like, that there won't be paid downloads. Like, even if it is, like, a paid price up front, which I seriously doubt. You ready to spend tons of real money on transmogs for your fucking loot? Sucker beated filth pit.
I'm afraid not.
It's really funny because Give Me the Skin used to be slang for fucking, like, now we're obsessing over skins in a whole new way. I'm also a little further back from the mic. How's that? Let me get in here, though. Let me just see if I can get the combat down a little bit, though. There we go. I think I had it up because I was also playing this offline with my girlfriend and doing some local co-op. I've got a barbarian in that playthrough, and she has a monk.
I cannot do that.
Hey, I mean, you know, at least given Blizzard's standards for launching, I expect Diablo Immortal will launch in a better state than Fallout 76, at least. Oh yeah? How so? Nice, dude. Get that shit and play it. It's so fucking good. I've lost count of how many times I played through this game. Crunch mobs all fucking day.
No.
Wonder if they have the StarCraft expansions on sale. I never got in the last one. I'm sure they do.
Possible.
Filthy plebeian motherfucker only having a PC. You know, it would be funny if they had some version for Alexa. Like what Elder Scrolls did. That was really funny, actually, playing the Alexa version. Like, they actually had some good jokes written in there for her to say. It played surprisingly well for like a, you know, text adventure style. That would definitely, like, I feel like that could definitely bring new life to like text adventure style games. Playing it over that. Let's see, where did we check out? I mean, Diablo, I guess, in a way, given how low those graphics were. But like, that was just basically like, you know, very much proof of concept, but like, it was such a great concept.
Minions. The men
2 obviously is where they fleshed it the fuck out.
hide behind their
Where the fuck is this? Oh.
paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak. and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast.
Love the fucking voiceover on the demons.
I cannot do that.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of
large, mighty
Cathos,
warriors. That is such a
an
stereotype.
ancient who
Barbarians come in
embody
all
their
shapes and
ideals of
sizes.
strength,
We are a culture,
bravery,
not a costume.
and courage.
Excuse you.
Give it more time. That is not possible.
I'm honestly surprised there's not one going on now. Or maybe we're straight up waiting until Friday.
Cannot do that.
I feel like most things just view the whole week now, like because PlayStation Network and Xbox Live are already doing theirs. Fallout 76 is already heavily discounted on most platforms. You can already get it for $20 off on all versions. So I'm really feeling good about my purchase. 20% off. So it's $40 for the regular version and $60 for the Tricentennial version. Which, I'm going to be honest, that Tricentennial version barely had anything in it, like, just by 20 extra dollars of cost. Like, it was a few skins on things. It's not a lot. Like, kind of shitty, honestly. Feel a little gross about it. Played some more Fallout 4 today, though, so that was really great. That was nice hopping back into that. It was a lot smoother.
I'm afraid not.
That's slowed down time. I had companions. I had fucking NPCs to make the story matter. Nice, dude. Elliot said he picked that up too, I believe. Or he wants to pick it up. Because he doesn't have a Switch yet.
The children of Bull Cathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now
I would assume
known
if you
as
put 10 hours
the
in.
Redlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and
Cool. I'm actually
Horogoth,
liking them.
a group
I
of
will probably have to
revered
try it
former
out
warriors known as
at some
the
point.
Elder
I guess I was
Council
wary about like
ruled
incorporating the Go
barbarians.
mechanics of it. It's such an old school style of game design. It was very much of its time still when it was introduced to us. Like, in a way, Pokemon, it's so funny, like, got me prepped to play so many other kinds of JRPGs, especially very traditional ones. It's like, oh yeah, potions heal, and antidotes cure poison, like, just like Pokemon. It's great. It's good. It's what it should be, because it's now it makes it feel like Dragon Quest, and that's really good. That's really cool. I think that makes it so much more. That saves so much time. That's great. Every Pokemon from now on should do that. There shouldn't be any more wild Pokemon, because like, does it do the like Dragon Quest Nino Kuni thing where if you're like high level or like higher level, they'll start like going away from you or something. They'll like detect them too strong and not bug you. Okay. That's probably actually good if you're trying to catch them, I guess. Oh, nice. What up, bro? After the day you've been through, you deserve it. I'm hanging just fine. Chilling like a villain.
We must face another trial, my friend.
I'm afraid not.
You need to get that Pokeball Pro thing, and then you can also buy the licensed Hori charging cradle for the Pokeball itself. Just the charging cradle will cost $20. It actually does look kind of nice, but not $20 nice. Kind of shit though, like if I was around as a kid, I wasn't
That is not possible.
bitching and moaning at my parents until I had one. Like now you just go to Party City and get like Halo shit even. Like as a kid I would have freaked out about that too. I was reading, they said they apparently if you're carrying over your Pokemon from Go into this, you might lose some. They don't, like, there might be some, like, server issues or, like transfer issues there. I'm like, okay, so why would anyone do it? Especially the people who've, like, put this much time into Go when they're still playing it. Like, who's gonna want to risk, like, losing that shit? Like Sony said with this new PlayStation Network name change, it's like, yeah, so it might not show up on older games. That was like the first thing they said. It's like, oh, okay, it might not show up on, an old name might show up on old games. That's fine. It's like, oh yeah, and you might lose access to DLC and like some save files and like some games that you bought. It's like, okay, so no, definitely not doing that shit then. Like, holy fuck, how is it that hard to implement an account name change? But yeah. Where the fuck are we? Oh, god. Gotta find the critical path. You know, it's funny.
I'm afraid not.
I used to like always be on Steam looking for stuff, and it's like, at a certain point, I got like all the quality shit. It's like I built up such a quality Steam library, and then now it's tougher to find like good new stuff, especially like indie things, because of how cluttered that whole marketplace is. Kind of a bummer. Should check GOG too. I don't know what they have either. Hot, 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 hot.
I'm afraid not.
No, no, no.
No.
They haven't for a while. I guess like back in the day when they were first getting like the D&D games on there and stuff, there's something to be excited about. Or like when they first got like the System Shock games back. or like some of the super old Star Wars games like TIE Fighter and X-Wing. But that's been a while since that happened.
No. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
It is good that you've come along.
They really
Our
want
lads
people
are
to
fighting
use
with
that
blades
shit.
held to hilts by bits of string. They need better weapons if we are going to survive. Watch my back while I work.
Okay.
I
don't think I have any, actually. I just bought the controller. It wasn't that great.
I'm heading to the anvil. Stay at my side.
That's cool.
That is not possible.
Yeah, the UI they built around like the TV style display is pretty good. Yeah, especially if they're fucking selling it for that low. They're just kind of crazy. I'm still kind of pissed about Fallout 76 dropping in price so quickly. Like, I feel like they have to do something for the people who paid full price.
That is
like,
not possible.
Because that game came out a fucking week ago, and they're already dropping at $20. Like, give me a goddamn break. Like, that's Battleborn level price drops. Ooh, ring.
I think some of these barrels...
And done. You've saved a lot of lives today. Thank you.
I want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. Where the fuck is this? Trying to find level 2 still. Holy shit. Yeah, Yep. I'd say lesson learned, but it's Fallout. I'll probably fall for that bullshit again if they do something similar in the future. Oh, fuck. A lot of people warned me about it. I didn't listen. I didn't listen. And now it's here. I just have to deal with the repercussions. Where can I play that? Is that on PC and console? Oh. Oh. Well. Like, will it eventually maybe come to PC and console? Let's identify this shit. Like, that was a slightly rude way of asking that question, but I also feel like they messed up the whole announcing of that so bad that they kind of deserve it. Like, they could not have expected people in there or at home to be enthused by how they announced that shit. Okay, so... Oh, that's socketed. Fuck. Let's do that. Cool. Did you know that like already like Diablo 3 in Asia is already like a free to play model? Like it's like over there that you already like you play this game by like paying for time to continue playing like in internet cafes and shit. So they already have people in the regions where this like Immortal is going to be popular on that kind of a business model. So like it can work over there. It's just having like a free to play game where you're paying for skins. From like their perspective, that might even be like more generous. But yeah. Where the fuck is this like entrance to level 2? Holy shit. Let's spread this the fuck out. Oh, totally. Like, all they had to do, I'm usually, like, we've talked about this, but, like, I'm usually not for just a logo trailer or, like, a teaser announcement. But this is one of those franchises like Elder Scrolls where, to give some fans a peace of mind of just officially knowing it's out there, just announce the trailer and say, while we're waiting for that and we're all excited for Diablo 4, one of our partner studios has been working on something we're all excited about. Check it out. It'll, you know, something to be excited about. Keep, you know, tide you over in the meantime while the mainline Diablo team is hard at work on the real serious shit that we know you core fans want to play. It's not hard to communicate that. I really don't understand the level of secrecy around the game industry. Like, even voice actors, like, in part of their, like, strike, when they were striking, were saying, like, we want to at least be able to talk about the fact that we're on projects. You know, especially when we're, like, recording shit for years and years before a game actually comes out. And yeah, like, movies aren't this secretive. Like,
do that.
Nothing is. It's crazy. And I get that, like, maybe you want to get in there first with a gameplay idea, but for, like, established franchises, especially one like Diablo, where you know what the fuck kind of game... I have a feeling I know what Diablo 4 is going to play like. Like, I have a feeling it's going to have an isometric camera perspective and have leveling up and loot, at the very least. So given that, I feel like they could at least say, yeah, we're working on Diablo 4 in the meantime. Here's something else. If you don't like it, whatever, Diablo 4 is coming. And this other shit, likely to be free to play.
No.
Even though they haven't announced a fucking pay model for it. They would release that StarCraft third-person ghost shooter thing before they make another FPS, like when they already have Overwatch out there. I wouldn't mind that though if they ever did like a totally different kind of game. They're just never going to release anything that's single player only though. Now. So I can't imagine Valve ever releasing like anything with a campaign only and no multiplayer again. Like they did that Portal Bridge Constructor thing, but that's like on a different level.
No.
I never really got into it. It's just like, it's so funny though, because like they built it out so fast. Like we're gonna have professional sports teams, and they were selling the rights to leagues for like at least $30 to $60 million. I'm like, that is overpaying if fucking anything I've ever heard of. Like you were taking a hell of a gamble that this shit is gonna be. Like I think it's a very well-made, cool game, but it just doesn't hook me in the same way that other games do. And I think it's just like it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I like the whole art design. I think like the characters look cool. I like the seasonal updates they do. You know, I thought the little like they had a co-op like PvE mode that was almost Left 4 Dead style for the Halloween event. That was cool. But yeah, I'm just not like whatever the game is. I've never like been one for watching esports or following teams or players. So like I've never cared about a game from that perspective. I don't have a problem with people who do. I think it's great that like games can bring in those audiences.
That is not possible.
It's just not my thing. Yeah, you know, it might have, and like who knows if that's.
That is not possible.
Oh, for sure, but I think that's also because, like, CS has been around for so long, and, like, it took a while to, like, develop a full like a professional scene around it. Also,
that
like,
is not possible.
Just given how some of the CS community behaves, probably like establishing rules that like you could get some pro players to follow, or like be willing to follow, take more sorting out. But yeah, that CS:GO has been around since 2012. That felt like it grew naturally, for sure. Even though CS in general has obviously been around since the 90s. But then, like, what's like, and I don't know, right? Obviously, yeah.
I understand.
Well, it was the rework of what they were going to have be their new MMO, Titan, and that just never came out, and then that got reworked into Overwatch. But, like, it's, you know, for a second, MOBAs were the hot thing everyone was trying to get a piece of. Now it's Battle Royales. Like, hero shooters are kind of like a mix of the two in some way. No, it didn't. They added a lot of shit in over time. It was so funny, though, when that was coming out, because, like, 2K was, like, racing to get Battleborn out a couple weeks before, and then literally the second Overwatch hit, like, no one gave a fuck about that game. Not that anyone really did, to begin with, but... And apparently it wasn't even bad. It was just, like, not Blizzard, not Overwatch. I mean, it's just like, inherently, one was going to have the legs and development investment behind it because it's Blizzard. Like, when they put something out, they put, like, you know, they're willing to really put their stamp on it. They're going to spend some time with it. Even if it's not where it needs to be at launch. Like, Diablo 3 at launch, I avoided it for 3 weeks because of how bad the servers were. And even, like, for months after, it was still not great. Like, I was having lag in single player because they force you to be always online. That's why I was really happy when it got announced for consoles, because you could do offline play and local split screen and stuff like that, and not have to have an internet connection if you didn't want to. Sure, no, but like Gearbox has actually had like more mixed things, and then like with Aliens Colonial Marines, like, and how much of the development of that they outsourced, like, don't get me wrong, the next mainline Borderlands is going to be great, I'm sure. Like, that will be a great game. But, yeah. Or were you being, like, sarcastic? Suck. I keep my beautiful lips nice and moist for you all, because that's the kind of detail you guys can totally see on camera. Icy Quillback. Looks angry.
I must wait. That is not possible. do that.
No, it's on Bethesda Net. That was another thing people were not happy about. Yet another, like, everyone trying to, like, get their own PC purchasing client out there. It's like, you know, it's like Club Ubisoft, but even more, you know, pointless in a way. It's a thing you would never install if they didn't make you and have it be exclusive to getting the PC version digitally of Fallout 76.
Just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
It's like Activision Blizzard having their own client, absolutely. Battle.net's like started this shit, but like, you know, Ubisoft, I've never needed the PC client. I obviously linked to Club Ubisoft for the other games just to get the like rewards and shit, but like, yeah, people were not happy about that. Putting me on Bethesda Net. Shit. Oh, I hate the purple lasers.
I cannot do that.
It's really amazing to me, for all the money they invest, how bad Bethesda is with like file size shit, and then also like just frame rates and stuff like that. They've never
do that.
Like never given a fuck about frame rate ever.
I'm afraid not.
But what's crazy is like, and I get like how like, oh yeah, and like I get that like there's such big games that do a lot of storytelling, but like we were talking about last night with 76, there was none of the storytelling or NPC or depth of the world there to justify the like shittiness of the engine or the combat to make it worthwhile to stick around for. Whereas like Destiny has nice graphics and good gunplay, but like no story that I give a fuck about at all. But at least like it's a good, decent looter shooter, if not the best. Yeah, 76. It's kind of hilarious they discounted that so early. Really wonder what that game is going to be like in a year, if people are even going to still play it.
That is not possible.
You know, you discount any game enough to get people in the door, right? There's a fucking Xbox One X edition that like has a free, or comes with a download code of it. I wonder how many people are gonna get that.
I cannot do that.
Probably not. It doesn't do a great job of like explaining the new shit. And if you want to like play 3, play 4, play New Vegas, have a great time. Those games are awesome. Play them on PC and download mods and have an even greater time. There's console mods too, but those disable trophies and achievements, and I'm a trophy and achievement whore. Yeah, and like Elder Scrolls Online, you know, that's Bethesda, and that's them doing an online game that has full NPCs and storylines and tons of voice acting, and they keep updating it, and they've added tons of faction quests over time, and they've added more areas.
That is not possible.
And so that's very much more in the traditional MMO space, as opposed to what they're trying to go for with Fallout 76. But one, you can, other than like the dungeons and raids and PvP shit, you can solo that game if you want. But it has tons of Elder Scrolls story, and you can even do things that affect the story and the characters in that world. It isn't. It wasn't. I just like, I was comparing the two though because of like, it really wasn't marketed as an MMO, but like at the same time, they've got this online thing, and like even Destiny, while not like marketed as a full MMO, definitely emphasizes it's always online connectivity shit. Yeah, it's just so weird though. It's just so half-baked. It's just like, it's so not finished in terms of like where you would want it to be. It's just a really fucking weird scene. Yeah. And it's like, I get why they wouldn't have just wanted to do another single-player Fallout. Maybe they felt like that would have been too similar. I'm the kind of guy where, like, if the story was good enough, I wouldn't have minded. Like, in the meantime, like a Fallout New Vegas style. There was one in the works, like, back before, like, back in the early days when Bethesda had acquired the rights to 3, there was another company that, like, temporarily still had the rights that was working on an MMO, and, like, Bethesda finally got it shut down before it came out. But that was going to be, like, a full Fallout Online thing. If it had NPCs and like a story where you could actually affect the world, they would just have to do it with like phasing and instancing, but whatever. They do that in WoW and it works. They do it in Elder Scrolls Online and it works. Fallout, like, I feel like they could just really overhaul 76 if they wanted to and do that. It would take a major rewrite of the game in terms of story and scripting, but you could do it. It all depends on how much time they want to put into it, but they're only going to want to put that time in if the money is there. And with
that is not possible.
The first impression they've made, I don't know if that many people are going to want to stick with it. You're right. Jesus, that was a lot of fucking dudes. Where to next? Totally, I know. Like, especially in games, they're not everything. Like, I was talking with Elliot about that a little bit today. I just reinstalled No Man's Sky because Fallout 76 had me thinking about it. I'm also going to spend some time with that now instead of Fallout 76. And, like, absolutely for games, first impressions aren't everything. You know, Fortnite, when that came out, didn't have a Battle Royale mode, and no one gave a fuck about it. Now it's all anyone can talk about it. Anyone can talk about. So, yeah, I'll probably stream some No Man's Sky at some point in the next month or so. I'll probably just go start a totally new character from the beginning, because I barely got through much of that game at all. I just like to start fresh at this point. It's been so long. But yeah, 76, huge bummer. There are things I like about it, though. I like the whole mobile camp system. I like being able to take that with you on the go, which is like a very No Man's Sky thing from what they added. The radio station has more music, but also no DJ, which is a bummer.
I cannot do that.
And the locations are cool, but there's just no people around them to make it feel like it matters. And it's just so... There's such a grind around just, like, getting components to have to repair for everything. Like, even just cooking requires more shit. You need, like, wood and water to, like, cook most stuff now. In 4, you just need, like, the basic ingredients. It's, like, all just around making you need more shit to make shit. 76? I think it can be.
Unfortunately, their battle
but it just means I'm not really playing Fallout anymore. I'm playing, like, you know, an online co-op looter shooter with a Fallout skin, but, like, how I play Fallout is just, like, not ideal for a co-op shooter playstyle. Like, Destiny, you're just running through those areas. Like, Fallout, I want to take my time and, like, snail's pace it, check everything, because there's, like, tons of safes and stuff you never, like, notice at first glance tucked away in corners. You know, some holotape, just a little bit of, like, environmental storytelling that, like, brings the whole scene together. All that stuff I just love. But I wouldn't want to make someone wait for me to do that while we're doing co-op. Sure, but, like, it's just one of those things that's a lot of ifs. It's like, you have to have enough friends who are all in, like, all into Fallout, which obviously Fallout's popular, but not everybody is into Fallout, like, in the same way, and then be willing to do, like, this MMO style game, not MMO style, but, like, online game of it.
That is not possible.
And then play through it all at the same time. It's a lot of waiting. Like, it takes Like, you know, in Elder Scrolls and Fallout games, it can take a while to do a quest just because you pick up other quests along the way, and this has that. But it can take a while to do a quest in this game just because you're picking up so much shit and then immediately get over encumbered, and then you're like scrambling to find a workbench to scrap your stuff. And that's not great either. And like, you know, worst case scenario, you could just move your camp and have it set up somewhere, but like that costs caps, and like, since your camp is a fast travel location, maybe you don't want to move your camp from where it was. Maybe you had a good setup for where you want it to be overall in the story right now. Oh, dude, it has leather strips, it has leather scraps, it has an insane amount of survival gear, like survival game crafting material bullshit. Like, there's like the actual materials and there's the scrap of the materials which you can process in the bulk version of the scrap. Oh, and squirrels. Don't forget about fucking squirrels. And the fucking rad scorpions that fucking hunt me down across half the map long after they should have stopped aggroing on me. I have to go back and highlight last night's stream. There's some funny fucking shit from there. One point, like, I was out of healing items and over encumbered as fuck, and a rad scorpion, like, finally, like, injured a limb, and I'm just like, I pulled out the third person, I'm in my Uncle Sam outfit, just limping along, slowly getting murked by these fucking things. If that doesn't sum up how this, my Fallout 76 experience, I don't know what else would. But yeah, just like the lack of NPCs, the fact that the graphics are not pushing it by any stretch, but the frame rate still being complete ass is just inexcusable. Like, you can't want people or expect people to want to participate in lots of wave-based shooter combat if the shooting is not solid enough for it. That's what they're doing, you know? It's like the story's only halfway there, the combat's only halfway there, minus like the thrill of VATS pausing time or whatever. It's just, I'm so bummed about it though. Sure. I think they just wanted to try something new. I just wonder if there's like some shit in the late game that like makes this whole thing like totally awesome. Like I think like the concept, like their idea of like, oh, you can launch a nuke and like change the map and get some high level loot is cool in theory, but again, like to get that high level loot, you know, takes a long time, like a lot of effort to get those codes.
That is not possible.
And then, like, the combat involved to get that loot wouldn't be that fun. It's just like... I agree. No, I agree with you. Like, an amazing end game, especially with a game as long as Fallout, and how long it takes to properly get to an end game. Like, you can get, like, there's a trophy in the game for getting to level 100. You can go way past that, but like the fact that like within the trophy and achievement list of the game, they're building in you getting to level 100 shows a completely different like level scaling. Because like usually, like in Fallout 3, the default level cap was 20 before they raised it to 30 plus.
I cannot do that.
With some DLC, and then Fallout 4. You could just level up indefinitely, but like the highest trophy is level 50.
That is not possible.
I saw someone streaming, like on stream, they're like already past level 100, they're like level 140 something. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, how? Like, I hope they cheated or installed a mod. I wouldn't want to grind it back in that much.
I cannot do that.
You know what I need right now? More enemies, Pete. I need more enemies because I didn't have enough. So, let's fucking go. I'm sure at some point, once it's properly on sale, I'll pick up the Switch version of this too. Just cause.
I'm unable to get it open.
Nope. Couldn't lift the curse.
I'm unable to get it open.
Party too, that's cool. That's fine, the whole floor is covered in acid, but we'll squeeze you in. Oh, fuck, bro. What a deal. You mean you can tell me you bought it right now? Tell me you got that shit. Dude.
I must wait longer.
All those alien races, bro. Oh man. Total so much depth in the world design of that game. Jesus Christ, when did that even come out? 2008? 2007? It was, except it had like 6 aliens. I remember seeing like ads for it everywhere too at the time. They would sell it in the Apple store even, like the disc copies.
That is not possible.
Wait, penis alien or alien penis?
I'm afraid not.
Or penis alien with an alien penis? Or is that just redundant? I want to just be very clear about what I'm getting with this DLC. Okay, okay, thank you for clarifying. I'm opening this fucking chest. There better be some good shit in here. Watch it be like all gray, normal shit.
I must wait.
My character's in there somewhere, I promise. Sounds like you're getting ready to start a new Spore playthrough, Elliot. Getting your names ready. $140 kills. How long can we keep this insanity going?
I cannot do that.
Holy shit. Okay. Cheerios waiting upstairs like, are they fucking done yet? And I'm like, nah man, I gotta get the shiny chest.
That needs to recharge.
Oh man, I let it die. 171 kills. That's pretty impressive. I'm sure someone's got like an insane thing like over 1,000, but I think it might be the highest I've ever done.
Give it more time. That needs to recharge.
Oh, if I could get out and actually attack the dudes summoning smaller dudes, I would do that.
Do not fear the end. I cannot open this.
Holy fucking shit. 14,000 and a half gold. 282,000 XP. Jesus goddamn Christ. Wow. Rising Mail. All that for like some... I got one flawless fucking diamond. Jesus Christ, that was so not worth it. And one sword.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is...
Whatever. I didn't.
Give it more time. I must wait.
I'm excited for it. I'm probably gonna get it around Christmas time or whatever. Gotta get it digitally though. Like Fallout 76, they did the bullshit where the disc is literally just like DRM and you download the whole game, which is insane to me that they can't even get Spyro on the disc. Like, I get most game systems are going to be connected to the internet by this point in 2018, but there might be someone getting it for their kid where they may be expecting you to at least be able to play one or two of the games just right off the bat.
That
the
needs
disc
to recharge.
just in. Black Ops 4 had that too. Fallout 76 already like had to replace the whole download file size. Like they already had like a patch that was the whole game reissued. Just having it be a download.
I must wait.
This is like gonna get for sure. Depends. But it's just like yeah.
I'm afraid.
No, I mean that's what what I mean. Like especially, or just like with the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2, huge file size, but they made the decision to even put it on 2 Blu-ray discs just to save you the time of having to not download a major huge patch. Whereas Fallout 76, I put the disc in and had to download 50 gigabytes. Like Red Dead 2 took a while to install, but it was all going much faster, like loading it off the disc and downloading everything.
That needs to recharge.
Wouldn't be surprised if we do that, dude. I mean, like the Switch carts are basically like SD cards. Very true. Nintendo knows how to do file compression, though. Like, there are games... The third-party games are still pretty large file sizes, but the Nintendo games are, like... Even the biggest ones are, like, all under 20 gigs. And, like, most of them are under 10. Like, Mario Odyssey is, like, only 4 or some shit.
That needs to recharge. That is not possible. That is not possible.
Come on, big guy.
I cannot do that.
This dude has some fucking health bar.
That is not possible. I cannot do that.
Away with you.
And there was much rejoicing.
20 years ago, Baal was loosed upon the world. He besieged the barbarian capital of Cesseron and
Give it
used
more
treachery to access the World Stone Chamber, circumventing the 3 ancient guardians, Talik, Modok, and Korlik. In the end, he succeeded in corrupting the great artifact Though Bale was slain by heroes, his damage was irreversible.
No.
The blood of innocents flows over our path.
Shit. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
Well, so it's almost an hour into the day. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. For folks in the U.S.
The demon. He's here.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh.
Those nipple rings.
I'm afraid not.
You weren't kidding. Every game needs a fat zombie that spits some kind of acid shit. It sounds like it's always got indigestion.
No.
That'd be fun. Won't be able to stream it, but my PC can run it.
No. That is not possible. I cannot do that.
I'm not trying to charge that. Oh yeah. That fucking noise. Alright, return.
I need to go back.
Empty victory over a useless tool.
You're a useless tool.
Delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Whatever.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory. So
wonder what's going on down there. Something good, I'm sure.
What are you doing with your
living? We all.
Before we do that. Oh man. It was so weird what he... Never mind, I'm not gonna get into that here on the stream. Oh boy. That's hilarious. I think I forgot about that. I thought I was the one who, like, I had some beta codes or whatever we should all play for the first time. I thought I was, like, the one who started that conversation. Maybe it was, like, a mix of us. We totally did, and then he was like, I'm gonna play 20 hours a day. Oh boy, the good old days.
If you insist.
Let's sell the
Cooking and
shit.
serving gruel ain't glorious, but these men can't fight and die on empty stomachs.
Beautiful. Beautiful. When was the last time he logged on?
Oh,
Me neither. I think he has like a separate account now where he knows we're not friends with him on there, so he can just play in peace. Secret second Steam accounts are a thing, and your friends are doing it, so you won't know when they're online. I thought my Fallout 4 save file had a lot of time put into it, with like almost a week's worth of time. But yeah, holy shit, that is a lot of time to put into some Dota. And what's crazy is, that's not even that much time compared to how much other people probably play. Pretty much, like maybe a year and a half, but not much longer. Anything equipped I don't have? No.
Time has full escape. Templars made for battle, my friend, not waiting. How long?
Well, I felt no fear when they sealed the tomb before me. Only a sense of...
How do you know?
Oh, no.
Did
Well,
kill
I
him?
need
You're being a good...
Gotta get rid of that blue asterisk. It bothers me.
Do you know the fate?
I saw your trees. I have hope. Yes.
Okay. Give him a better weapon. Oh, I can't give him that weapon. Weird. Okay, I can give him this stuff.
Good thought.
Have you
Yes,
remedied?
no, it wasn't.
What?
My sister, when I...
Okay. I'm gonna take her with me again. Oops.
It is always wonderful to see you.
Dope.
I am losing control!
Damn it, Leah. Oh no, Heartless. Riku, Kairi.
That is not possible. Our task is nearly...
Only fools. Along with beloved.
I am yet.
Hoping you were gonna say it.
Leah's suffering grows with each passing moment.
Like Kairi 2 is nice, but Kairi 3
But to
is
do
like
so
really
for
where I
a
think
cause
they nailed
greater
that
than
theme,
oneself,
like on
that
the third
is the
refrain.
mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
You are a great
No.
warrior. I do what I can.
Imperious.
Imperious is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heaven.
Which battle?
We thought I should.
It's true.
The Soul Stone seems stable now.
The demon's rage.
Yes. To the back.
Like, it's just so fucking obvious that Adria
Our fight.
This war,
but you,
I wish...
and yet,
is what she is.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's.
Indeed.
We will not fail you, Seraph.
Go through the area gate. Alright.
I told you, Marcus. I told you the demons would find a way out from underneath.
Told you, Marcus.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to
You're going...
Yes, yet you.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Stop him with her real quick.
I see it now. You should... I know.
The keep is secure.
Oh yeah, we
Fight
did it.
continues in the battlefield, where Asmodan's war machines rain death on our soldiers.
What time is it? Almost 1 a.m. Definitely gonna need a break soon. See if we can get a little further in this quest though.
We shall soon defeat Asmodan, and the Lords of Hell will be a mere memory.
Totally. That's how that'll
Thank the
go.
gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
We do that. It's down here. Ooh, fortified bunker.
I must wait. That is not possible. faces you. No.
Whole bunch of face huggers.
Decay and rot. That is not possible.
I feel like saying decay and rot is a little redundant. Like, it's kind of the same shit. Fuck yeah, play that shit, bro. It's just such a great deal. I mean, you're losing money if you don't buy it.
Give it more time. No.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. If I can get in the room. It's gotten a lot better. I like having... Just like the stability alone is better, but like the updates they made, like Reaper Souls was a really solid expansion. The new classes, no, you actually have to download. You actually have to download the Blizzard App Store from the App Store, and then from the Blizzard App Store, you can download the game onto your phone. Can't get through this door, but we can still fight them. Oh, Jesus. Come on.
I must wait.
Seriously, they will not let me move. This is so funny. One of you needs to fucking die. There we go. Holy shit, that was obnoxious.
I must wait. I must wait. That needs to recharge.
I keep thinking back on it. I honestly feel like if they had ended the show with the Warcraft 3 Reforged announcement, that would have gone over better as a way to end it. Like if they hadn't made the mistake of hyping up this year as a big Diablo year, they could have switched the order around at least. But they still should have gone with the plan to announce 4, just to get the name and logo out there.
That is not possible.
Live and learn. You know, they're in the position where they have enough money where it's not going to hurt them in the immediate, short term. It's going to be tougher to see what the long-term ramifications are, if there are any. Or if fans forgive them. Oh yeah, this isn't like Blizzard's dead because they didn't announce Diablo soon enough. Like, of course not, but the question is, like, how much, in the West at least, how much ill will there be around this, like, Immortal game? I'm guessing there plenty of people will still at least download to check it out, even if they don't stick with it.
Each demon we kill here,
And Telltale Games, it was kind of a sad story. They were literally on fire, and then they just kept announcing project after project. It's like, no, guys, that's too many.
No.
And they're all too fucking similar. Robert will remember that. It's crazy they can't even finish the last season of The Walking Dead, though. Like, they literally are completely out of fucking money. They can't even afford to, like, pay proper, like, severance or healthcare for their employees that they're letting go. It's insane. Total mismanagement of funds. There are some big write-ups about it, just like they spent a lot of money, I think, acquiring licenses, and then just a common, like, I think it was genre fatigue, because, like, I was reading about it, like, there was a guy, like, a head personality of Telltale Games who, like, he didn't believe in the Walking Dead games at first, and, like, he wasn't really a head creator of them. The guys who, like, were a big part of, like, the first season of Walking Dead and moved on. But then but seeing about how successful it was, he's like, alright, well, we're going to copy that formula every time. We're going to just do what we did with Walking Dead for all the other properties, because that was so good. And the thing is, like, it just, whether you put it on Batman or Borderlands or Wolf Among Us or whatever, it was all, like, solid storytelling, but, like, just the gameplay got old, the games would have bugs, the graphics would hitch up. They did Minecraft too. They did so many fucking ones. It was just like, how many of these can you do with the exact same style of gameplay? You know, ones they were doing before Walking Dead didn't land so well. Like Jurassic Park 1 was a bust. Like Tales from the Borderlands, I liked for the most part, even though they had needless character death in there. But yeah, it's they even, you know, they had Stranger Things announced. It's like they didn't even get that out the door. They only did one season of Game of Thrones, and the way season 1 of that Game of Thrones thing ends, you can just tell they didn't have any ideas for where it was going to go. Because, like, you know, you play as a whole family in that game, like basically Stark's Light, you know, to replace the Starks, replace the Ironwood family, and like up to 3 of the children from the family can be dead by the end of like the last episode, because it's just like, yeah, we need to cut off some storylines here. There's too many useless ones. Tales from the Borderlands was good. But yeah, just all through similar styles of gameplay. Like even Walking Dead, I got tired of after time, just because like it would be the same formula in terms of like, well, there's going to be an asshole character who creates problems for no reason other than to create drama, and then you have to choose between 2 shitty choices that you don't really like either of, and you're not allowed to suggest a third middle ground, and then you gotta shoot and do some shit like that. The first season of Walking Dead Telltale game is one of my favorite gaming experiences ever. Like, even if they never have anything else other than that season,
I must wait.
Still be incredible. It's a bummer they can't close out Clementine's story properly. Okay, where are we at? Across the bridge of Corsic. This way. That's for the main quest now. Here, okay, finally level 2.
Give it more time. Give it more time. I cannot do that.
A lot of the Telltale games I ended up playing, I was able to get like whole seasons for free on PlayStation Plus if I just waited long enough. So that was like the other thing, is they weren't very profitable. They would give away like the first episodes of seasons for free to get people interested, and plenty of people would play those and not others. Or like would wait for whole seasons to be steeply discounted, which is what I would do if I didn't just wait for them to be completely free on PSN or Xbox Live. So yeah, just for like not changing up a formula and the lack of profitability is what ultimately hurt it. Fuck yeah. Get that loot. Get that fucking loot. Get those mobs.
I must wait. That needs to recharge.
Only you can defeat this monstrosity.
No, not yet.
That needs to recharge. That is not possible. That is not possible.
Diablo characters, always with negativity about what's impossible and what they can't do.
I must
you have to wait on.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
Jesus, fuck. Master difficulty.
My sisters should have joined us here. They trained for years on end, only to die in the shadows.
Well, at least you're here.
Died before their time.
You are right. Still, I wish it were not so.
Okay.
hero of the keep. Lead on.
You think we're all just waiting around for you to save us, hero? Well, I've secured this post. I don't need your help.
Please, save us! These men are helpless!
Give it more time.
Well, at least we know that other guy is safe because he doesn't need our help.
There, I can see them. Gods, more coming.
I cannot do that.
What is that? If it's close, can't you feel it?
The love tonight?
I must wait.
Get back!
Demon of Frozen Horrors is such a great name. Handable, not a great name.
Give it more time. Give it more time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your bravery is an inspiration to us all. May Akarat bless you.
Strange magic radiates from this forest.
I'm afraid not. I must wait. That needs to recharge. Give it more time. That is not possible. No.
This guy wants to join in now.
That needs to recharge. Give it more time.
Alright.
afraid not.
You're too late. We will all perish.
Not me.
Give it more time. I'm afraid not. I must wait. I must wait. My master would take pride in this. Give it more time. I must wait.
All of my lessons and all of my spells were just for this trial.
I'm afraid not. That needs to recharge.
Now we're moving. Actually, I think I'm going to head back to town for now. Call it here. 2.5 hours is a pretty lengthy time to game. What time is it? 1:20. I am admittedly feeling pretty tired. I don't know if I'm going to come back for the night, so I am going to wish you all a good night. If I do come back, I'll obviously be here, but I don't think I will. So have a great night. Hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. No stream tomorrow night probably, but I will probably have things up during the weekend. Have to do some Red Dead because I said I would, and I want to play that game some more for you guys. So yeah, thank you all again so much for tuning in. I'm Robert Gelfand. I go by Gelf513. Thanks, dude. Hope you all guys all have a great time as well. Yeah, have a great night, everybody. Peace out. Thanks again.